fucking up. And then did you see the inbound pass? The nigga didn't even get it close to the hoop at all. Like, bro, the nigga dude wide open though. He wide open on that little, cause they did like a fake screen for Wemby. And he was coming around rolling to go towards the cup for like a layup or alley oop. He wide open, and he threw that one super short. It's like, damn.
Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open,
Yeah, they're gonna be on that ass for a minute.
They can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the
Because J.R. Smith did do some dumb shit.
Football day, you're gonna like the show.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell it. Defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30.
That nigga hilarious.
It'll be fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers.
Nigga crazy.
What they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college
That
football
nigga lost
where
that
it's
bet.
tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
There's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the
Ah,
chains,
they
keep this
did.
drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
UMass will
Yeah,
line
that's
up to
crazy.
punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They went 3 and out on their
Like I said, that pass was horrible. Nigga was wide open.
this time around. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Panthers in the hurry up.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
So gonna be walking right up here with it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He holds one deep down the left side.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayo. Pocket breaking down. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the run, it's Powell. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get
He's a what?
as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And after
Who?
giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've
Oh,
got to
yeah.
get ready to go because the
He was the reason why they was in it and won, for real.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Using the quick game. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Pitt pushing the pace.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Mayo. Makes the grab on the left. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here comes the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Snagged in the middle. It's Gadecki. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. action. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass lines up with a first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's
Maverick.
brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now. Back
They've been playing for the Knicks for a minute.
from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Mayo. And he really
I'll
needed
talk to
to
my
hold
girl.
on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, UMass! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Walmart.
To tack one more onto that lead.
I think about $4
And the
$5.
extra point makes it 7-3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, I think they punch the side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Here's the pressure. Right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Panthers want to move quickly.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense
They got a
does great
lineman
job.
guarding that wall.
Great job
Idea
executing. Great
lineman.
job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Like, oh, he ain't give me no time to win, but he's like, I'm gonna go up here.
They finally get him on the ground. now, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that's a little late as possible. But they gonna keep him. They gonna keep him for a minute.
Rushes on him. Can't find his man. He took a shot trying to deliver that.
They gotta go all the way on north.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Lets it fly on the move. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Oh, they're after him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
All right, some bread in that cabinet.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Reads it, fires complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long.
You just replaced it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. They're working that left side.
Didn't it?
He's
It's crazy, ain't it?
a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks.
I just found it. What the fuck is my thing doing? Warm up.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust
what
these
thing
guys
you
with
tired
so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a W.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Pitt.
Some bread. No, don't toast it. Just the sriracha.
back on the field and ready to roll. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Pitt right back to the line.
And I love this offensive.
Cheating my niggas right now.
No breaks. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do.
Nigga, we got down to the 10-yard line. 4th and 2.
Looking downfield on first
Kick the ball, kick the field goal. They made us go for it.
Grab near the sticks. It's McNabb. The ball is down at the 14. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Powell. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Good.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Yeah.
Back to pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
High game right now.
It'll be third.
Then I hate when they got my DNs guarding receivers and shit. That's why niggas keep getting downfield.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He clamping up on the back end.
Under fire.
Let's go.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Athletic thumpers at the end.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42.
Oh.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMass offense returns to the field. Rides to back and leaves it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. To the air, it's Mayo. Under fire.
What the fuck is he doing?
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayo. This time it's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Motion from the back.
They're not on PlayStation. Them niggas, they out to kill. I promise you.
Gets it out fast. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Them niggas don't even want to make money.
Use the play
Nigga hopped out the whip.
Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella.
That's all they do, brother. Nigga was following me when I was trying to play with Counter. I'm like, all right, let me play for a little bit. And everywhere I went, it was just one nigga just killing everybody, though. He just shooting everybody.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Bring in the heat. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Wow.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to
Okay.
turn one loose downfield.
Good.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll do it himself.
Yeah.
And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Here's a heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Minutemen. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Extra point here will give them the lead. and the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play
Hey,
scoring
which one?
drive.
Which one hold
And
40?
they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Let's see if he can make
Y'all
a
had
play
showed
on the
me the other
return.
time.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on second
I
and
went back
long.
and watched our clip when me and you was rolling around, Tyler.
They'll throw again
What
after
we
the
was killing
incompletion.
everybody. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
You guys want to go grab that ATM?
That's the end of the quarter,
And
and
then
it's
you got
UMass
this
holding
smoking
the
shit
lead.
after that.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, that should have been
Got a
big.
man, it's Powell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pitt pushing the pace.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air on first down. Hauls it in.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like...
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. With the run on first and goal. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Got rid of it just in time. And they can't make the play on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. To the ground with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. UMass will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back.
No.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some.
Oh, that's my guy. They got my dude.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see
He go
the
crazy.
entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Grab behind the line. It's Mark. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry up.
This is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like
You know, really cheating.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMass offense returns to the field.
He said he about to go to
They went 3 and out
the regular
the last time they
regular
had
game
it.
check.
At this point of the game, you just and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down.
He said his cousin had helped him come bury the dog and stuff.
Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Showing the arm
His
straight
cousin
to
was the one that got him right, put the
and
blitz
they
and stuff
can't
on him
look
and
up.
all that.
Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. He's
Yeah,
looking
dog,
downfield
overheated.
to throw.
Damn it.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Yep.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
Picked off at the worst possible time. Here he goes. Finally brought down the one of
Yeah,
play.
head top that
He
in.
got the football, but to flip the field position with the
Oh,
return.
come on, man. Come on, man. You just threw a pick. It's over with. He act like he was all hurt. But they cheated us though, because we was under center,
Field and ready to roll.
play action, running under center. We was killing them, but they started making us go into shotgun. Yeah,
He'll keep
we
it
should have
himself.
we should have 3 points right now, extra 3 points.
And he finds some solid
But they made us
space.
go
Makes a
for
nice
it.
game before
But
the
we on the
defense
10-yard
is
line,
able
and
to
it's 20-some seconds left in the half.
Defense uses a
Why don't you just kick the
timeout
field goal?
quickly, trying to get that ball
We got
back
no
and
timeout
preserve
yet.
time for their offense.
So you cussed them out.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Quick
He about to-
timeout call by the defense.
he about to kill you
stopping the
even
clock
more.
to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quick release by the QB. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah. And then you came and talked to him like, look at this nigga trying to talk to me and shit. Chat. I got him scared, chat.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. At this
Yeah,
point, they're just
talking
in the
crazy.
house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Gonna run it. It's Powell. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
No, but I was sick of a nigga cheating. I kept making us die. I definitely wrote that nigga on the PlayStation message shit.
Let's it fly.
That's that nigga too. That's my guy.
And it was so important for the offense to come.
He probably got like 99 relief.
Kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. They'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Kickoff unit on.
Plus my lineman had got hurt. So she is Sac City.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Yeah.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Mayo. Finds his big tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Throwing it to the tight end, the slowest nigga on the
They'll
field.
hurry to the line with the clock still running.
He getting it, dude.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Stopped at
That's
the
what needed.
44, but he got 10 on the play. UMass quickly back to the line. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab over the middle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
I had just seen niggas requesting 27 one-star Dynasty Heisman level. Anybody want to join? Yeah, for 27.
Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skadecki. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
UMass had a 2-star recruit that was star development. Is one of my linebackers.
That was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese.
Yeah.